Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh and I wish you a very happy weekend. So today I'm going to present about Ethereum and its token Ether, short form ETH, and conduct a price forecast using AI technique known as ARIMA, which stands for Autoregressive Integrated Moving Average. And I'll be presenting you three scenarios for Ether's price at a monthly level from May of 2023 to January of 2024. Those three scenarios are the base scenario, which is the output of the AI model. The second scenario is the bullish scenario, which is output of the AI model times standard deviation and historical z-score and percentile normal distribution. And the third scenario is what could happen to Ether token in a recession scenario. So let's get started. On your screen, this is Ethereum's price action at a monthly level in US dollars from August of 2015 till April of 2023, because that's at a monthly level, and May is not completely closed out yet. And so that is the price action. And you can see the color codes are a diverging scale from green to white to red, and they are based on the z-score of the token at a point in time. So for example, when the price of Ethereum was at $8, I know it has been a while. That was in December of 2016. The z-score was negative 76. I think the z-score is, yeah, calculated by using the current month price, which is $8 in this scenario, the average price for the series, which is about $1,000, and the standard deviation, sorry, the average price, which is about $850, and the standard deviation, which is about $1,000. So that's how the z-score has been calculated. So when the z-score is negative, the color is green, and the diverging scale gets more as the z-score tends towards the zero mark. The color shifts from deep green to almost like white or light green. And then as and when the z-score shifts to positive, so as for example in January of 2018, when Ethereum had its peak, and this is all, so the z-scores are not dissected or by market cycle. This is all the time series is considered as one big market cycle. That's why you're not seeing peaks in red um, during the peak in 2018 or 2017, as well as in 2015. If you want that, I have also covered a breakdown by each market cycle, and I will add that video to this playlist at the end of this video. So for now, for this particular analysis, I have considered all of them as one big market cycle. That's why you're seeing that the color has barely shifted to deep red when Ethereum had its peak in January of 2018. Although that from that market cycle's perspective, this kind of was a overvalued area. So nonetheless, the z-score, now that we have data till 2023, the z-score at that point in time was uh, 0.23 to the upside, because it was almost $300 above the average for the entire time series, and $300 or $250, uh, sorry, $210 above the uh, above the average, which is about 850. So that's why the in terms of standard deviation, which is around $1,000, this z-score was 0.23 times. So if you divide 200 by 1000, you would get somewhere close to 0.20. That's how the z-score was calculated. So coming to the overvaluation territory for this entire time series, you can see that as and when Ethereum's z-score was like over 2, then the color changed from light red to deep red. And especially in November of 2021, when the z-score was 3.2, the color was the most red that it has ever been. So coming to where are we now right now? So in terms of the z-score analysis, we are at it's slightly, the z-score is slightly less than 1, which is, if you compare, if you have been comparing other cryptos that I have been discussing on this channel, the z-score for Ethereum is quite high compared to rest of the crypto market. I think I'll do a similar one for Bitcoin and check. It could also be an interesting thing to check with what, how does Ethereum's z-score compare with Bitcoin's z-score. So I'll be coming up with that analysis pretty soon. But nonetheless, this means that Ethereum is technically not as undervalued as it was, uh, let's say, back in December of 2019, when the z-score was much lower. But I know this is just one, consider one factor. It doesn't include factors such as adoption and like other macro related or Ethereum specific factors. But this is just purely a time series analysis. So uh, this is just historical and data as an input to AI. So not financial advice. So based on that, uh, that all assumptions, these are the forecasts for the AI model. For the month of May, the model has forecasted the price to be at an average of $1,854. This is like 100, almost almost $50-$55 less than the last month, which was at an average of 1900 USD. So that's May. For June, the average price is around 1456 USD, which is a crash to about 400 US dollars. I know it looks quite small on this scale because this is logarithmic scale, but if you convert it to linear scale, a drop to $400 would be more significant, at least from a chart perspective. Uh, the third, like in July, the forecast is around $1,383, which from $1,900 is little under $600 uh, of a crash is forecasted. In August, the rally is forecasted to $1,600. In September, $1,461. In October, 1458. In November, 1541. In December, $1,509. And in January, 18 a rally back to $1,800. So fairly close to where we are currently, slated to be forecasted in May. So the range for this forecast is, I think, 1854 to the depth is around $1,300. So this is what the AI model has forecasted the token to go as low as 1,383 at a monthly average price, which should not surprise us too much because Ethereum, I believe, in December of 2022 went as low as $1,237 as an average, and the lowest point was, I think, in June or July of 2022. Not an average, but the lowest daily close or the wick was around 890 US dollars. So that is like in context of monthly averages. This is what the AI model has forecasted. Coming over to the second scenario, the bullish scenario, which looks like this. So on top of the base scenario, the standard deviation and in, as a percent of the historical z-score relevant to this particular phase in the market was applied, and a normal distribution of those were uh, added as a multiplier to come up with this forecast. So this is how the bullish, if the, and this assumes that the markets or the macroeconomic condition favor Ethereum and risk assets in general, and then in that scenario the forecasted price is, um, the theoretical ceiling is, in that case, is around $2,161 at a monthly average for Ethereum for month of May. In June, it's $1,780, which is about 150 or $130 lower than where we are currently. In July, the forecast is around $1,700, which is a little more than $200 lower from the current price. In August, the rally is to $1,900. In September, it's $1,757. In October, $1,752. in November $1,834, in December $1,789, and in January again a rally to almost $2,100. So that's the bullish case scenario. You might see a similar shape of this forecast as the base forecast, but the forecasts are actually one standard deviation away from the base forecast. So this is what would happen for Ethereum in case that the market stays bullish. Moving over to the third scenario, which is what could happen to Ethereum in a recession scenario, which is one that considered as one standard deviation away from the base scenario, and also in conjunction using historical z-score and percentile normal distribution as a factor as well. So these are the recession related monthly average forecast for Ethereum for the month of May, which it also assumes that we get a recession right away, that is in month of May. So if we do not get a recession in month of May, and if we do get a recession later in this year, these months would only act as a template, and instead of calling them by the name of the month, what would be more helpful would be the number of the month. So let's assume a recession is declared in later part of 2023 or early 2024. This would be month one of the recession. The price would be around $1,500, which is almost 400 lower, 350 lower than the current price. In months two, the price is forecasted to be $1,130. In month three, the forecast is around $1,066, which is fairly close to the lows that Ethereum hit in this market cycle in 2022. In month 4, the rally to average price of $1,300. In month 5, the rally so a crash to 1164 US dollars. In month 6, again this flat to 1164. In month 7, uh, it stays to 11 sorry 12 1249. In month 8, uh, the price is 1228, and in month 9, the rally continues to 1525 US dollars. So these are the forecasts pertaining to Ethereum in all the three scenario. It helps us have a theoretical ceiling and floor in mind based on the macro environment, as well as the base forecast for Ethereum. So if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel or give us a like, and I'll keep on making more altcoin and crypto based uh, forecast using AI. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.